Hello, 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 hello. Prop y'all up somewhere. Trying to be kind of high, but a little bit. I guess that's good. How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. I'm up here cooking. It's kind of late, I know, but I'm still cooking dinner nonetheless. I'm making some quinoa, tofu, vegetables, and I'm making some sausage and spinach together. So something simple, quick and super easy. High protein. So I'm just pouring a cup of quinoa, because I might eat a little bit of quinoa with my spinach and sausage. I'm making this more so for my husband's meal. So I'm going to pour it in the strainer and also rinse it off. So I rinsed the quinoa off. Now I'm going to put it in the rice cooker. That's it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think cooked quinoa is the same as rice. You know, yeah, 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water. We have some water over here that we already boiled. Well, that's been boiled from the tea kettle, so I'm going to use this water. So we're going to do 2 cups. I think I might put some more water in here and boil it so I can make some tea. Alright. So that's that. Where did I put the top? Oh, the top is over there. So I'm going to put the rice cooker on. For the tofu, I'm gonna use a little bit of avocado oil spray. And so the tofu that I'm gonna make for my husband tonight is the sweet teriyaki. And this one contains tofu cubes and sauce, and all you have to do is just add veggies. And I like this one because it's already cut up, and it has its own sauce, so that's good. But I mean, you don't have to use the sauce that's in there. I do, but you don't have to use the sauce that's in there. You can use your own if you have some at the house, or whatever you want to do. So, like I said, it already comes cubed. Okay, so the tofu is already cubed, so all I have to do is just put it in the pan once I, take the water off of it. And this is the sauce that goes with it. So let's chicken I'm gonna just let that cook for a little while. I'm gonna put a top on the top of the pan. And I'm gonna get my stuff together. And I got some cut big spinach that I'm gonna use this time. Hey Mir, how you doing? Thanks for joining in on live. So I'm gonna just take this cut leaf spinach right here. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? Instead of cooking broccoli too, I'm just gonna cook spinach for both of us. Even though it's frozen spinach, they can go in with the tofu. They can mix with the tofu and the sauce, which is good. And I'm gonna have spinach, and I'm gonna cook some turkey sausage. I'm gonna cook this first and let it like cook so some of the seasoning can come out of it, and let it boil a little bit. Then I add the spinach to it and let that cook with it. You know, a simple meal, y'all. I know it's Sunday, but and plus, like I said, it's kind of late, so I'm just cooking something quick. Yeah, I'm just cooking me something quick anyway. So I think I'm gonna just put up one sausage link. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Just do one sausage link. Keep it simple. And I can save the other one for like something else that I want to cook, or I can save it for like breakfast or something like that. You know, cook with some eggs or something. Or I have some broccoli if I want to make it with some broccoli. I have frozen broccoli, but I also have fresh broccoli, and I want to make a Alfredo, a broccoli and chicken Alfredo. But when I was at the grocery store, the chicken just was not up to my liking, so I didn't get it. But I'm still going to make it nonetheless. So I got the sausage cut up. So I let that cook for a little bit. Like I said, I'm just going to use one turkey sausage wing, because it's just me eating it. I don't need like two of them. I have my husband's tofu cooking. I have the quinoa cooking. I should have like cooked all of this because it's only like a little, it's just a little bit left. But you know what? I just wanted to make a cup, so that's fine. And then I have the frozen spinach, and what I'm gonna do is put half the bag of spinach with my turkey sausage and half with his tofu. And this is the sauce that came with the tofu, and I have the quinoa. So you know, dinner. We have protein. We have a carb and protein, because quinoa is carb and protein, and it's good for you. And it's just organic quinoa and spinach. So we have vegetable protein, and yeah. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna let my sausage boil a little. Cut this down just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let his tofu cubes cook so they can get brown a little bit and kind of firm, so they won't be soggy like. And then I'm gonna take them out and then put them in a bowl separately. Then I'm gonna cook the spinach, let that wilt and cook some, because you know when you have frozen spinach, it lets out a lot of water. And let that cook some and drain it, and then I'll add the tofu back to it and put the sauce in it. And then I'm gonna just put the spinach in my with my sausage. I'm gonna just put it in there like that. So how many of you guys are cooking dinner tonight, or you did cook dinner? And if you did cook, what did you cook? What are you guys having for dinner? This is kind of late. Tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna start me a new eating window. Mary said I had chicken and rice, a chicken and rice bowl. It tasted all right. Okay, that sounds good. Um, yeah, I'm gonna start a new eating window tomorrow and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Um, so I'm just waiting for this tofu to like cook a little bit longer to get more browner. Then I will put the spinach on, and then I will sit down and chat with you guys. So what have you guys been doing this weekend? How was everybody's weekend? How is everybody doing? What you guys have going on? Let me put some chapstick on because my lips is dry. My lips is dry. My weekend was good, guys. I actually spent time with my mother this weekend, which is always a great thing. I spent time with my mother and my uncle. And I had a good time. Yesterday, my mom made turkey legs in a crock pot. It was so good. They was like the fair turkey legs. They was good. Like it was like roasted, and she cooked them in a crock pot, and it was good. Me and her split a turkey leg, and it was so good, guys. So good. I didn't even want to like. I didn't even really need to eat nothing with it. So I'm gonna just take it and put it. Use this water. It's not a lot at all. And I make sure that when I'm cooking, guys, I'm using two different utensils because this is what I use to turn my husband's tofu over and to, you know, pat his spinach down. So what I'm doing now is I got this spoon for myself. As you can see, it's two different ones. And I'm gonna keep the one I'm using to cook his stuff on this side because this is the side his food is being cooked on. And my side, I'm gonna put this on the other side. But I'm using this one for mine because I put the spinach in with my sausage, and I'm gonna stir it up. And I use different utensils because my husband doesn't eat meat, so I try not to. You know, I do the best. Not do the best. I just don't cross contaminate. So that's another thing. Like when I cook, guys, sometimes I have a lot of dishes when I cook. I make like a lot of dishes and stuff when I cook. Because say like if we doing vegetables, like vegetables and maybe a carb or something, that can be cooked together and we can split it. But when it comes to the proteins and stuff, being that he doesn't eat any meat, so sometimes I have to cook him something different. I might be making two different meals at night or when I do lunch and stuff like that. So that's why a lot of times a lot of dishes are accumulated because I try not to cross contaminate because he doesn't eat meat. So I don't want to use the spoon that I use to stir my stuff with meat to stir up his stuff with non-meat, you know. Or say if I do use the same spoon, it's only if I like finish doing everything with his stuff and then I can just use it, you know, on my stuff like that. There. So I'm gonna let the spinach wilt down some, and then I add some seasoning to it. But yeah, guys, so that's how I be cooking when it's, you know, right to a vegetarian. So that's how I cook. Um, two different, two different meals, guys. Two different types of meals. So if you're coming in on the live, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. And also, guys, I put up a new video yesterday. So, guys, make sure you check that out and check out my shorts and everything like that. So yeah, guys, a lot has been going on. So I'm going to be more consistent with my uploads for my videos because the video that I actually uploaded, yesterday, that's an old video. I think I did that video in March or something like that. Maybe the end of February, beginning of March. It's been a while. It was like when we had snow, so it's been a minute. And I have like two other videos that I need to edit and upload. They're old as well. But I will be getting to them and getting them, pushing them out there, and you know, going to start recording some new content, and you know, just being more consistent with my uploads, going live with you guys, and stuff like that. You know, just trying to get things in order, trying to get things together. Um, but yeah, guys, I hope you all had a great week last week. I hope you all had a great weekend and are having a great day so far. Um, yeah, I'm not feeling my best. I'm kind of feeling a little under the weather. Like, I feel like I got somewhat like a semi cold or something, like the sniffles and mucus and all that kind of stuff. And you know how you get that feeling over your head and eyes where you feel kind of just not feeling yourself. And I'm feeling a little nauseated too with it as well. I've been taking medicine and started to stay on top of it because it was like the middle of the week, my throat and stuff started feeling scratchy and stuff. I was like, uh-oh. So I started like taking something then. I took something then, then I didn't. So I'm just trying to get it together so I can feel like myself and just get better. I just got to get back to being consistent with my vitamins, like my oil of oregano, black seed oil. Continue to drink my chlorophyll water, drinking my garlic water, my garlic tea. You know, taking my turmeric like I, you know, need to, and all those things. My maca, just everything, all my vitamins. I just got to get back into it. You know, I took a break from them because you know you take vitamins, you take them for a while, but then you have to give your body a break from them. So just get back to it because a lot of people, you know, want to get their immune system um, up in the winter time. You know, like when it's cold, a lot of people want to get their immune system up when it's cold outside because, you know, you spread germs and colds and stuff like that. But I feel like we should try to get our immune system up all year long, especially I think when it's the warm months and summer months, when it's hot, because that's when like heat makes stuff like grow to me. I feel like the cold like kind of stop it, but the heat makes stuff grow. And so yeah. So just trying to get it together. I'm saying I feel about maybe 65% of myself. I'll be glad when I feel 100%. I do not like not feeling myself. I do not like feeling like um, jittery. I don't like feeling off in my, not head in my head clear. I don't like feeling just icky. I don't like those feelings, and that's when I'm not feeling like myself. That's when stuff like that happens. But yeah, guys. So I'm gonna plan out my my week for this week. The things I'm going to do. I'm gonna write that stuff down and everything, and plan that out. If all else goes good, join me at 6 a.m. in the morning for affirmations, guys. Join me at 6 a.m. for affirmations. Um, yeah. Thank you, Mira. I hope I feel better too, sweetheart. Thank you for that. I really do thank you for that. Um, join me for um, affirmations at 6 a.m. And yeah, just really trying to get some things lined up, just getting things going, guys. So join me for affirmations tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and that's Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. So guys, let me see. Let me go check on the food, and then once I check on the food, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about some movies I watched. You guys put in the chat some movies that you watched, um, and we can talk about it. And it's another movie that I'm gonna watch tonight. My mom, she actually, well, my cousin had told us about it, and my mom, she said she was gonna watch it. I think she might be watching it now. I'm not sure, but I told her I was gonna watch it too. But I started watching something else because I was kind of getting caught up on some of the YouTube videos, like people that I like to watch on YouTube. I was kind of like watching some of them and just winding down, just decompressing and just decompressing and everything from the weekend. So I'm gonna check the food and I'll be right back, y'all. So give me a second. Okay, I'll check back on that in a few minutes because it's cooking good. It's cooking good. So I'll check back on that in a few minutes. I honestly have come to the conclusion that I'm trying to figure out, like when it comes to Facebook, do you guys know if there's a way that you can cut off where reels just show up on your page? Um, because it's like now when I go to my page, I don't have that many friends. I might have 200 and something people that's my friend, maybe that, on Facebook. And I see their posts, but most of the time when I go on Facebook, it's just reels playing and they just automatically play. And A lot of the reels are like not good stuff. And I'm tired of every time I go on Facebook, I'm seeing something bad, some sad stuff all the time. Because I know one time before I had actually got off of Facebook, I like delete it, and it was my bad because I just didn't know. I was off of Facebook. I think it was either 4 years or 7 years because it was a post that I saw and it affected me. It really, really affected me in a way, and I just went on there and I deleted all of my photos that I had on Facebook, like deleted them and just closed my account out. And I wish I hadn't deleted those photos because they was photos from when, because during that time when I did that, my daughter was in she was leading from out of elementary school to middle school. And so I had like pictures of her, you know, me and her with like Halloween, and just I had a lot of beautiful pictures of me and my daughter from her elementary school and middle school that I had uploaded to Facebook, and they was like on my old cell phones, so I don't actually have those printed out. So I wish I hadn't never like deleted them from off my Facebook page, but I did. But I got back on Facebook, you know, and it's like now I feel like I'm either going to take a break from it, or I just need to figure out a way to like just not have reels just playing. And it's not like it's the people that my friends reels, you know, it's just random reels. It's just coming up on my page, and I'm like, where is these reels coming from? And it's just all just sad stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to see that type of stuff. Or it's just, it's not good stuff. And I'm like, Facebook, it should be a rule to Facebook. I feel like certain stuff shouldn't even be able to be posted on Facebook or any like type of social media platform. I don't think anything violent wise. Um, I don't think anything when it comes to like accidents or fights or um, people that's not living anymore. I don't think none of that stuff should be able to be posted on Instagram, TikTok, um, Facebook. I feel like cause to me that just comes off like the dark web to me. I don't think that stuff should be even on social media. I feel like social media should be more so about sociably you're connecting with people or family, friends, co-workers, just people that you know that you haven't seen, that you actually don't have their phone number, but y'all can connect in a way and just talk, and you can share great news. I think even when people put negative mean stuff about other people on social media, I don't think that should be able to, you should be able to put that type of stuff on social media. You know what I'm saying? Why not find people when they put stuff up there? Like if you put this on your page, I'm gonna charge you. You're gonna be charged like $100 for putting it on social media because you can, because my thing is I even like stuff with the news, you know, um, for instance, you know, the situation that happened with the family, um, the helicopter, you know, with the family in the helicopter, the family from Spain. You know, every time you go on social media, that's all you seeing. And I'm like, y'all got to realize too that these people do got families. Like these somebody loved ones that they can just don't nobody want to see stuff like it just automatically comes up on the thing playing. And I'm like, why is this like this? I just feel like stuff like that should just not be. Um, it just should not be. That's just my opinion. That's just what I think. Um, yeah, it's just it just bothers me. So Dionne could just all together just not be on Facebook at all. Just delete it like I did before and just not be on it. And I don't even got to worry about seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I could do that as well, but I just want to figure out a way to like really stop the reels from like showing up on my page. And yeah. So if you guys know how you can like stop the reels from showing up on the social media page, then put it in the chat so I know how to do that. Or you got any suggestions? And also on my explore page and my Instagram is just all food because all I do is just sit there. I just be liking it, liking foods, like people making something. That's all I do because I don't. Because one time my explore page was just showing too much crazy stuff, so I was like, I'm gonna switch this up and just like stuff like that. Um, so yeah. But guys, to this, and I got a little thick and heavy. I want to change the subject because I want to picture in my mind the stuff I saw on social media that's like been bothering me. Um, you know, so let me tell you about some movies I saw. So, you guys, if you haven't seen G20 yet, if you have Prime Video, it's on Prime Video. Check out G20. It is so good, and that is with Viola Davis. Okay, Viola Davis is in it. Anthony Anderson is in it, and I think my cousin was saying the little girl from Blackish is in it. I'm not sure, but it's a really good movie. And Viola Davis, she's the president, and Anthony Anderson is her husband, and they have two kids, a son and daughter. And it's really good. I love a movie. I like good action fighting movies type stuff. I like stuff like that. Like, people go out. I like those type of movies. It's good. It's really good. I really like that movie. What else did I see? I finally saw Single Black Female Part 3. The third one was okay. It was okay. I kind of figured it out a little bit. At first I thought it was one person, but then I kind of figured it out. So that was pretty good. I feel like the first one was more intense. I watched the movie, what's the name of it? I have to look it up. The movie with Keke Palmer and Sazi. What's her name? Sazi. What's the girl name? Sazi. What's the name of that movie? Hold on, movie. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. That's on Netflix. One of them days I saw that. That was pretty good. It had some little funny parts in it. It's one of them little movies that I could just watch, over and over, just like I can watch Tu Wong Fu over. Now I ain't gonna say it's like Tu Wong Fu because I can watch Tu Wong Fu all day, every day. It's not like that, but it's one of the movies you can put on and I can watch it. Okay, let me put this on and I can watch it and be cool with it. I don't have Facebook, but maybe take a break from scrolling through your Facebook feed. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that suggestion. Guys, let me go check on this food. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, beautiful people. So what else did I watch? I watched Den of Thieves too. That was actually good, guys. And I'm surprised that it came to TV so quickly. I'm not sure what happened in the movie theater, but that was really good. I like those type of movies. Den of Thieves 2 was good. I would give that. So one of them days, I would give that a 6 out of 10. Den of Thieves, I would give that a, I would give that an 8 out of 10. I would give that an 8 out of 10. I would give G20 an 8 out of 10 because that was really good. Um, I watched this one movie called I'm Married. That's on Tubi. That was pretty good. I feel like it's going to be a part two. The way it ended, and it's basically about this lady. She's married to this man, and they're like having like issues because he's the type of person that he likes to be intimate a lot all the time, and she's not really into it like that, like talking. And she ends up going to therapy, and the therapist, she like messes with him, but he's married and his wife pregnant. And then the lady that's married, the one that went to the therapist, her and her husband, she decided that she wanted to, you know, add someone else to their relationship to be intimate with. And come to find out, the person that they end up being intimate with is his ex-wife. She don't even know he got an ex-wife, and end up being intimate with him, with her, and it's just a big old mess. But check that out. I'm Married. That one was pretty good. Like I said, I'm sure it's going to be a part two. What was the other movie I watched? Um, Who Unalived Terrence? I think that's the name of it. That one was different. It had a little twist at the end, but you know what? I kind of figured it out a little bit in the first place. I was like, that all the I'm Married and Who Unalived Terrence. That's on Tubi. And Den of Thieves, G20. Okay, G20 is on Prime. Den of Thieves 2 and One of the Days with Keke Palmer's on Netflix. Um, Who Unalived Terrence. That was a pretty good movie. It's about this man who he meets this lady in Alcohol Anonymous class, and he owns two car washes, and he's getting his life together and everything. And his son comes home from prison, and his son is like in his early 20s or whatever, and his son lives with him. Anyway, to make a long story short, he meets this girl in Alcohol Anonymous, and he end up liking her and falling for her, and he gives her a key to his place, and she watches the young son mess with this girl one day in the house, like being intimate with her. And so next thing you know, she started being intimate with the son while the dad at work, and he just all in love with this woman and everything, and her and the son just being intimate all the time. And some things going to happen where he's like kind of losing money or whatever, and he gonna kind of start back drinking, but he gonna be a little rude at the mouth somewhat. And the son is basically like, that's the dad I remember, how you used to do me and my mama, stuff like that. And anyway, to make a long story short, the girl, she gonna try to make it seem like he had hit on her, but he really didn't. And went to the son about it, and the son gonna be all mad, and the dad gonna get unalive. But it's a twist to it though. It's a twist to it, and the son gonna feel like a fool at the end. That's all I'm gonna say. He gonna feel like a real fool at the end. It was pretty good because that man, he wasn't putting his hands on her. He wasn't doing anything like that. He would get a little rowdy, but then he'll turn around. He did apologize to her about what he did. He was upset about certain stuff. And I'm sitting up here like she was really, really sleeping with the son, like really, really sleeping with him all the time. So that one, and then I watched, what was this other movie that I watched the other day? I can't even think of it, guys. It was pretty good. Oh, have you guys seen Allure with Young Jock? That movie was actually good. I would give Allure an 8 out of 10. I would give it an 8 out of 10 because I find it hard to believe. So in Allure is Young Jock and this guy, I can't think of his name, but he be playing like Tyler Perry movies and some other movies and stuff. They're like friends and they together, and the car, they get pulled over by the cops. Anyway, is Young Jock's weapon, but the friend was like, I'll take it. And he has a girlfriend and everything, all in love with his woman. And come to find out, he thought that he'll just get like a little charge, but he actually he had to be locked up, and he was locked up for like 13 years. So while he was locked up for them 13 years, Young Jock and his um woman that he was with, they ended up getting married and having a daughter while he locked up, man. I'm like, what kind of mess is this? And he gets out, her brother picks him up from prison. He get out of jail and go to her birthday party. Anyway, to make a long story short, he takes their daughter and is demanding money. So Young Jock goes back into his old ways, trying to do everything he can to get the money to get his daughter. And the mama, she just doing stuff that she shouldn't be doing. And you would be really sitting up here like, girl, your child, like this man took your daughter, but you sit up here. And the things she did, it's like really trifling, and it's trifling on her part. And that's why I give the movie an 8, because I'm like, this can't be real that somebody would actually do something like the things she did. It's like this girl is wild, and I'm like, both of them thought they had a prize in her, but they didn't. They really didn't. She a poor excuse. She's just a poor excuse. I'm just say that. So Allure was good. Did I watch anything else? Oh, let me see, what else was I watching? Did I look at? I've been watching Raising Canaan because I like that show. Um, I'm so glad. I hope I'm not spoiling it for anybody. But and if you're coming in on the live, guys, make sure you like the live so it can be pushed out, and make sure you comment. But I don't mean to spoil it. But guys, Raising Canaan, I'm so glad, because this is episode what, 5, 6 or something. Like let's like episode 5 or something like that. And it don't be that many episodes in the season. It'd be like what, 8, 9, 10 or something like that. I'm so glad that Rock finally know that Meek is alive. I'm so glad. I was like, I'm tired of like this man just all out in the streets doing stuff and they don't know he'll. I'm just so shocked that him, Marvin, and Luz didn't know that he was alive. Like all this, like ain't nobody telling them that. Like y'all deep in the streets, ain't nobody saying to me. I'm so glad that she knows he's alive now, because he up in her house eating pecan ice cream. I said, what? You done did all this stuff you done did to Rock, and then you gonna go get you a haircut. You gonna, get yourself shaved, get you a new outfit, looking nice to be set up at her house. But I'm like, you still ain't let the woman that you got a kid with, that your girl that you was with, know you alive. Like what kind? They just show you what type of man Nick is. Priorities all messed up, but I'm glad she know now that he's alive. I'm so glad. So she can kind of put 2 and 2 together that, that's he's the one that's been messing up her business. Juke is she's getting out there. I'm like, wait a minute, Juke, she's really getting out there. But see, I know she was in Ghost, but I didn't finish watching Ghost all the way from, I think I had, when I stopped watching Ghost was more so when Tasha had unalived her friend. I stopped watching Ghost then. After that, I didn't watch it anymore. But I did watch all of the Power Book 2 Ghost with Tariq. I did watch that from season 1 to the end. And I actually was like, I'm going to start watching it again because I liked it. I like the Tahalas. Not the Tahalas, but I like Tariq. I just like Tariq's little character. I like him. So, but yeah, I do remember some of Juke being in the Power show. So I was like, okay, so now it's making sense. But she's getting out there. Marvin has really did a 360. Like I like the person. Well, I'm not gonna even say I never didn't like Marvin. I liked Marvin. Well, how he did Juke when she was dating the little young girl that she really liked. I didn't like how he was treating her. I didn't like how he was treating his daughter. But all in all, I could say Marvin is. I would say out of all the characters, I would say between Rock, Marvin, Lou, and Kanan, I would say out of them, I like Marvin the best. No, Marvin and Lou is tied. I like them both just equal. And then I would say I like them both like number one, Marvin and Lou, and I like Rock number two. Um, she grimy with hers, but what I like about Rock is that she gonna say what she said what she gonna say. She know how she quick with it. She quick with her words. She quick with whatever, and she don't care what nobody think about her. And she, you know, it's some good things about her. It's some bad things about her too, but I like Marvin and Lou equally. I like them best, number one. But I kind of like Marvin more a little bit because even though he does what he does, Marvin has a caring heart. He has a very caring heart, um, and he be owning up to his mistakes when he know he did wrong and he know how to apologize about it. And he you can tell when Marvin do something to make somebody feel bad, like his daughter or whatever, he feels it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like changing, trying to change for the better. Especially after he started going to that anger management class and stuff. Um, and he be looking out for the people that he care about and that he like, and I like that about him. Um, so that's one of the reasons why I say I really like Marvin. I like Lou. That Lou is changing his life. I do like that part. Um, in Lou, I feel like with Lou, what happened, what Rock them did to that guy that was on their side in the, what was it, like season one, I think it was, the little friend that they had, or was it season one or season two, that Rock them unalive, and he told them not to because he knew he didn't betray them. I think that really like messed him up out of everything because as we can see, Lou is like real. He's loyal. Um, I would say Marvin loyal too, but somewhat not because he doing some things behind Rock back by dealing with the man on the fish stock. But I feel like too at the same time, I feel like Rock already know. I don't think it's nothing that he can really hide from her. Or he might have told her, but they just not showing that part. Um, but I was that was like real hurtful. Like what happened to Famous, I like want to see. I want to know who did what they did to Famous, because I felt like that was sad, like with his little mom and stuff. I was like, cause I like Famous was cool. Famous was cool. Um, but yeah, I just feel like I feel like Lou, he's trying to do right when it comes to the music, but I feel like he gonna get back out there. But I feel like when he get back out there this time, he gonna be worse than what he was before. I feel like before Lou kind of had a conscience. I feel like if he get back out there, he ain't gonna have one. And I don't want him to. I want him to stay out the game and to keep doing the music and to just keep striving to be better. Be better than what he normally normally do. But I honestly can say that Marvin, Lou, Rock, Kanan, Juke, all of them, they play their roles very, very well. Very, very well. They play their roles very well. They really, really do. It's like realistic. It did. It seemed like it's real. Like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So they play. I feel like they play their roles very well. So I like that. So yeah, so this season of Raising Kanan been good. At first, I felt like it kind of started off a little slow, but it's getting better. I see. At first, I was trying to figure out what they're trying to do, but now I see what they're trying to do. But I'm just so glad now that they finally let it be known that Rock know that Nick is alive. When I feel like they could have did that, I feel like episode 3 she should have found out he was alive. I don't feel like all this other stuff was leading up to that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, dang, come on, don't just keep having it that. But I'm glad that she knows. And also big ups to Marvin and Lou when their mom was trying to get them to do what she wanted them to do because she's sick. I'm glad that Marvin said no, and I'm glad Marvin walked away and stuff like that. And Lou as well. And one thing I can say about Raising Canaan too is that when the show first come on and when he be talking about stuff and in the ending, the stuff he be saying, he be making a lot of sense. It be making a lot of sense. It be some real stuff. It be some real stuff. Okay, Mir, I'm about to get off here anyway because I'm almost done cooking. Well, my husband's food is done. I'm almost done cooking anyway, so I'm about to get off here and think about my day. Well, think about my week and think about the things I want to do. But I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start off first. I'm gonna start off with day one and just plan out some key things that I want to do. So I'm getting ready to do that. There I have my planner there. Just gotta get it out and just plan and just think about what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about the time that I want to do it, which I know I'm going to do it. Just start getting stuff together ahead of time and get some things put out the night before so I can do those things and get some things in order. So I'm going to do that, and I'm probably just going to go ahead on and eat. It's 9 o'clock. It's kind of late. I'm going to go ahead on and eat. Drink me some more water. Take me a little cold medicine and take me a shower and just be chill and get ready for this new wonderful week that's upon us. So yeah, guys. So I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy yourselves. I hope you all have a blessed week. And like I said, join me at 6 a.m. in the morning. We can do affirmations, guys. Join me at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning to do affirmations. And like I said, check out my new videos. I uploaded, and I will be being more consistent with uploading. Just stuff just been going on and everything, and just my time has been occupied. And I start going live more with you guys as well. So guys, I wish you all out there peace of mind because a peace of mind is one of the greatest things in the world. Always remember you guys are great. As always, take care, stay safe, you guys be blessed. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.